Oh, no, shoot. Okay, so hang on. I need to. It says it's going to start in 50 minutes. Hang on. Broadcast. Oh, how do I end a broadcast? Okay, shoot. All right, quick. Hang on. I did something. Okay, I did one thing wrong. I think so. How do I stop stream? Just
right here, because that's where the only power, probably.
on live again. Okay, confirm. All right. That's what I need to do. All right. So, a few technical difficulties getting underway here, but I think we are finally ready to go. I am Nathan Luchins here with the Warrior Cast. It is Thursday, April the 20th, and we are live at WACO watching the WACO Warriors play the Sigourney Cobras. WACO is playing left to right to begin with the wind at their backs. Sigourney is playing into the wind for the first half of this game. Reese Oswald with a free kick, getting the ball into the middle. Tristan Luchins gets a bit of a flick on, but goes straight to the keeper, Matt Brainerd, for Sigourney. Kicks the ball up the field, picked up by Kieran Luchins. Tristan, Nick West trying to WACO looking to win the ball. Kieran puts it forward. Oh, goalie comes out to clear that ball, clears it up and out of play for a WACO throw. Kieran's coming to take that throw. Big throw by Kieran down the side. Headed out of bounds, out of play by. All right, so we got a couple things that we'll try and get up. Hit the control there, and then hit overlay. I think it should. Ball goes out of play off of John McLaughlin, number 12. Jack Clarahan with the big throw for Sigourney. Goes to Tegan. Tegan just puts that ball out of play, number 12. Jack Clarahan with another throw there. Throws that ball in, gets it up. That is off a hand for number 10, Cale Clarahan, Jr. And so it'll be a free kick for WACO. So we are just about 4 minutes into this game. If you were joining us, a few technical difficulties getting started. First time setting up Warrior Cast by myself, but I think we are now underway. Big kick by Colton Lichty getting the ball up the field. Joel Meyer getting on it. Oh, but it gets stripped from him by number 22. That would be Drew Dobbins. Dobbins bringing the ball up the left-hand side, but rolls that ball into the box, and Colton Lichty is there to pick that up. And big kick here to move that ball quickly up the field. Long kick with the wind at his back. That ball is going to take a big bounce, but falls to Kieran Luchins of WACO. Good defensive play there, though, by number... Boy, I can't see that number yet. I will get that figured out. Got Clayton Visser there playing in the center back for Sigourney. John McLaughlin with a throw up the side to Nick West. Goes off of Nick's knee and out of play. Throw for Laney Swanson for Sigourney. Putting the ball up into the middle of the field. Quickly, though, turned around. Another ball, though, long ball up. Oh, good clear there by Joel Meyer, coming in on the good clear. Bit of an ill-timed run there by Colton. The ball didn't go near as far as he thought it would. It was probably hung up on the wind there a little bit. It's a little tough to judge. Got about a 20-mile-an-hour wind or so coming out of the west today, which is game is being played on the east-west field, so there's going to be, all game long, that's going to be a bit of an issue trying to judge. Ball's put into the box. Kieran Luchins carrying that ball up the field, overruns it. Ball ends up the field, but cleared back into WACO territory. Oh, good defensive play there by Reese Oswald getting on the ball. Falls to number 12. That's Jack Clarahan, the short shot, but that is picked up by Colton Lichty. Big kick by Colton, back up the field. Ball's going to take a bounce over the head of number 20. That is Addison Perkypile. That ball, though, went a little far and ended up out of play. for a Sigourney throw. Tristan Luchen's trying to win the ball there. Ball takes a bounce, goes out for another Sigourney throw. Sigourney throwing the ball up the line. Handball again against Sigourney. This is going to be another free kick for Waco. Joel Meyer stepping up. Oh, this is actually a throw-in. Throws the ball up the line, but it stays out of play. So it will be a throw for Sigourney. Sigourney coming up with the ball. They're going to move the ball up the field here for this throw. Big throw up the field. Trying to control that ball. It's kind of taking some wild bounces there in the middle of the field. Tigran gets on the end of it, puts it up to Kieran. Kieran making a turn, flicks that ball up. That ball is onside. Nick West running up onto it here on the right-hand side of the field with a bit of a cross, puts that ball on goal, but it is a low shot, easily handled by the keeper, Matt Brainerd. Matt plays the ball up to number 4, Jackson Vidito. Vidito putting the ball into the middle of the field there to Jack Clarahan. Clarahan trying to put a ball over the top to let his players run onto it, but Joel Meyer for Waco is there. Joel gets shoved in the back, and that is a foul against Sigourney. And so it will be a free kick for Waco from the spot of the foul. We are still working on trying to get a couple things up and running, but can't get them. Still trying to get a few bugs ironed out here on the computer as we figure this whole thing out. Colton Lichty with the big kick, puts that ball up into the middle of the field. Oh, falls to Nick West. Nick looking to make a turn with that ball, looking to get onto it. Tristan Luchens gets on the end of that one. Oh, takes it a little far and goes out of play. Goes out for a throw for Sigourney. Sigourney's going to bring a couple of subs into this game here early on in the game. A couple of quick subs. We are about 8.5 minutes into the game, and the first subs for Sigourney are coming into the game. So it's going to be a throw here for Sigourney. Sigourney with a throw in. Attacked quickly by Waco. Coming back, John McLaughlin is there, but he's surrounded by 3 Sigourney players. Little move by that's number 12, Jack Clarahan, trying to make a play. He puts a long ball over the top, but that goes beyond anybody who's there, and Joel Meyer will kick that ball out of play for a Sigourney throw. Sigourney lining up for a throw from the far side of the field. Big throw up. Trying to play a ball in there, trying to get a turn on it. Good defense there by Waco. Coming out, and Colton Lichty comes out and gets on the end of that one again. Another great save by Colton. Colton putting a quick ball out here to Nick West, but that is going to go just too far. It's a good attempt, but a little trouble for Waco trying to control that one. Ball's up to Nick. Nick trying to put it in the field to Kieran, but they're just behind him. There's no Waco player that are quite able there to control that ball. Oh. That. Ball comes over to the far side of the field. Number 4, Jackson Vidito is on it here, trying to play the ball into the middle, trying to make a play. Gets the ball in. Oh, long shot by number 12 again, Jack Clarahan, but that ball is quickly scooped up by Colton Lichty. Colton's going to step up in the box, gets a big kick out underway. That ball is just going to bounce all the way to Matt Brainerd in the Sigourney net. So he's going to kick that ball up, kind of dies in the wind. Waco looking to take advantage of that and turn that ball around. Boy, that wind is really causing havoc right now. Trying to control what's going on. Oh, good play up there by Tigran. Long kick up into the box, but that will roll straight to Colton Lichty, and Colton is going to step up, take another big kick, and try and move that ball up the field quickly. See if Waco can't get on the end of it. That ball, though, is going to spiral. Oh, Nick West just about gets a foot on that, but is unable to control it. Throw in for Sigourney. Sigourney, a long throw down the side. John McLaughlin having a little trouble with that one. Again, I think it's just the wind today. That ball is going to go off of Sigourney out of play for a Waco throw. John McLaughlin picking up that ball, looking to get that ball into play for a good Waco throw here. Got some Waco players coming back to help him out. Throw goes up, goes to Nick West, falls to Tigran, but then it quickly flies again to number 12. That's Jack Clarahan. Jack puts that ball out of play for a Waco throw. Kieran Luchins gets on the end of that one. That throw tries to play a ball through. And there's a long kick all the way back out of play for a corner for Waco. That was number 14, Clayton Visser, trying to clear that ball, and that ball took a funny bounce off his foot and rolled all the way back and out of play for a Waco corner kick. So Waco getting the first corner kick of the game here. It's like number 10, Tristan Luchins, is going to take that one from the corner. See if he can't put it on the foot of someone there who is a Waco player who's in the box. He's going to be kicking into the wind a little bit here. So Kieran gets a head on it. Oh! Nick West gets a foot on it, bounces it off the woodwork. And oh my goodness, what a great opportunity. So, looks like now we do have I'm not quite sure what it is here. Oh, maybe that ended up being offside at that point. But so we've got a free kick for Sigourney. Sigourney takes the free kick. Ball gets up in the air, and as soon as that ball gets up in the air, it starts to hang and go the other way. But there's a long kick up the field. John McLaughlin's getting back. He's got a Sigourney player on him. Puts the ball up the field. Ref says that is a good play, but picked up again by number 12. That's Jack Clarahan putting the ball into the middle of the field, trying to get something to happen there in the middle of the field. Number 10, Cale Clarahan, now is on that ball, making a bit of a run up. Joel Meyer steps up on him. Long kick up, but that ends up through. Looks like Lillian Keller makes a great defensive play there to clear that ball out of the way. Force that kick wide. All right, so goal kick here for Colton Lichty. Colton's going to take the goal kick, and we're going to start to move up the field and see what we can see happen here. Big kick by Colton. Takes a huge Waco bounce. Niles Reichenbach trying to get on the end of it. It's gone out of play. So, quick throw in, but the ref blows it dead for a substitution. Looks like Wapello's going to make, or not Wapello, Sigourney's going to make 3 more substitutions here. They're going to take the ball back for that throw as soon as the subs have made their way off of the field. Throw in here by number 1, DJ Hams. He's going to throw that ball in. Clarahan. Jack Clarahan gets a foot on that ball, turn it the other way. But there is Joel Meyer. Joel turning that ball up. And this ball taking a bounce for a Waco throw. Niles Reichenbach throwing that ball up the line. Tristan Luchins trying to get on the end of it, trying to battle. Number 14, Clayton Visser playing some defense there. But that ball goes out of play for a Waco throw. Tristan Luchins, quick little throw in. And now throw is going to go. Niles Reichenbach takes the throw in, trying to get it to Tigran. Tigran, though, is unable to get it. Quickly turned around by Sigourney, but they put that ball out of play for another Waco throw. Looks like Kieran Luchins is getting on the end of this one to throw this one in. Throws that one up the line, trying to get it into Niles Reichenbach. Ball is bouncing around high. Tigran, though, getting a foot on it, boot on it, gets that ball up in the air, but it floats its way back to the keeper. And play is blown dead. Ref blows the play dead. Looks like for Niles. Looks like potentially he took a bump to the head, so they're gonna take him out of the game. And looks like we've got Got a sub coming in for him here. Ref blew the play dead. Looks like Noah Freed is going to come in and play on that side of the ball. So, ref is going to come back. Oh, we have a sub coming in also for Sigourney here. So Noah Freed coming in to play attack on the left side where Niles had been playing. And so now ref is going to drop that ball into play, give that ball to Sigourney, and we will start play from the spot. Back underway here. Goalie takes a big kick on it. Again, gets that ball up in the wind. Ball takes a funny hop and definitely gets dragged down. Tigran looking to get the ball up to Kieran. Kieran looking to make some space. There is not a lot of space in that midfield right now. Good play though by Reese Oswald to turn that ball back. Put into the middle of the field, ends up on the foot of Tristan Luchins. Tristan looking to put a ball up to Noah Freed. Noah is trying to run onto the end of it. Great defensive run back there by number 1, that's DJ Hams, but he puts that ball out of play for a corner kick. So it'll be a WACO corner, second WACO corner of the game. Looks like we have a few subs coming in. Tanner Egley, Rafe Davison, and Ella Housingay coming in. So Tristan Luchins is going to get on the end of this. We have another corner kick coming here. Tristan puts the corner up, tries to get that one into the box, and unfortunately does not get all of it. And so it goes out for a goal kick. We're moving the ball back up the field here. Sigourney looking to make something happen. Oh, a little misplay by John McLaughlin. Got number 4, that's Jackson Vidito looking to make something happen. Ball rolls out of play for a Sigourney throw. Again, number 12, Jack Clarahan looking to throw this ball in. Jack gets the throw into the box, but it's John McLaughlin getting his head on the end of that. Good shot on goal there by number 7. That might be Dan McLaughlin. It's hard to say for sure. There's 2 number 7s on their schedule. But that ball ends up in the arms of Colton Lichty. Colton puts that ball up the field. Oh, Tristan tries to get a foot on it, but is unable to. Takes a Sigourney bounce and ends up in the arms of the goalie. Quick play out though, quick throw out to the defenders. Tanner though, Egley gets on the end of that, puts it up to Noah Freed. Noah is, though, unfortunately offside. So it was a good attempt. They won a ball in the middle, but no. So we are still working on technical, just trying to get the clock and the scoreboard up on our video, but again, some of the challenges of first day running it, first day setting it up and making it all go. So we are still learning. All right, Ella Housingate trying to play some defense in there. Ends up on the foot of Joel Meyer. Joel trying to chip that ball up. Oh, gets that ball up to Rafe Davison. Rafe looking to put a quick ball up to Kieran Luchins. Kieran puts it back on the foot of Rafe. But it's kind of a swarming defense that's being played by Sigourney at this point. Ball ends up again with number 12. Jack Clarahan, he's looking to make some space. Puts the ball onto the foot of Jackson Vidito. Jackson with a kick towards the goal, but again, just rolls up in the ends of Colton Lichty. Colton with a huge kick. That one is going to take another huge bounce. Number 1, DJ Hams gets on the end of it, trying to control it. A couple of heads get on there, and it's Jack Clarahan again who puts that ball forward, but that ball is just a little heavy and rolls all the way out of bounds on the left-hand side of the field, on the right-hand side of the field for WACO, as they attempt to move that ball up the field. Big throw in. One of the challenges for WACO right there is WACO's waiting a little too long for that ball to come to them, and so they're need to be just a little more aggressive and going to get that ball rather than waiting for it to come. Oh, there's a good play, a good shot there by number 22, Drew Dobbins. But that, again, Colton Lichty is right there to wrap it up. And so Colton is going to take the kick here. Big kick up. Trying to see, all of a sudden the sun has come out, and that makes it really hard to see that direction. Kicked up by Sigourney, but kicked up and out of play. Big throw in, but quick head back by number 4. That'd be Jackson Vidito. Vidito puts the ball forward. Ends up on the far side of the field there on the foot of number 22, Drew Dobbins. Dobbins is trying to fight for it, but that ball goes out of bounds and is out for a WACO throw. Noah Freed with the throw in. Sigourney trying to moves that ball quickly up the field, gets a boot on it. Long kick by Jackson Clarahan, but that will just simply fall to Colton Lichty. Colton looks again to put that ball up the field long. WACO's going to try and get on the end of it. Again, we get a foot on it there by number 11. I'm not quite sure what that call was, but it's going to be a free kick. A free kick for Sigourney. Looks like number 11, Cole Clarahan, is going to get on the end of this kick and put it up the field quick. Cole puts the ball up. Again, it kind of falls. It will fall to Kieran Luchins. Kieran looking for a little bit of space. Puts that ball up. That ball is rolling down into the corner. Looks like it is just going to be a little heavy, and it's going to go out for a Sigourney throw. We got subs coming in again for Sigourney. Sigourney's bringing 3 subs in. WACO is WACO tends not to sub quite as much as some of the teams that they play, but we have subs in the game right now, trying to see if we can't make something happen. Throw in, flick on by number 7 off his head. That was a great flick on by probably Dan McLaughlin. Ball ends up on the foot of Cale Clarahan. Cale's trying to make some space for himself. Long kick, but rolls to Colton. Colton grabs that ball again. WACO trying to push up the field, trying to find some space for themselves, see if they can't develop something. Back line for Sigourney has done a pretty good job so far of making life difficult for WACO. Again, a good head on that one by number 1. That would be DJ Hams there playing defense. Good head. Tanner Egley trying to control that ball. Ball ends up, though, falling to Dan McLaughlin, I think. It's kind of bouncing around funny today. Little trouble controlling that ball. It's not near as smooth as it's been in some games, and that ball is taking some funny hops here on the field today. Ball goes out of play off at Noah Freed. Quick throw by Sigourney, getting the ball in to, I think it's Dan McLaughlin.
I got no clue. That was more. Maybe they said it was settings or something. I mean, she said you could double click on something. I don't double click.
Falls to Levi. Levi Bachman trying to put that ball forward. Looks like we got a foul on Sigourney. Free kick for WACO. Colton Lichty's going to come up and take this free kick. WACO players are jogging up the field, trying to see if get an opportunity here to make something happen. Colton steps up for the free kick, boots that ball up into the middle of the field, falls to Tristan Luchins. Tristan, little flick over his head, but again, good head by number 6. That is Reed Molyneux there, making a good play. Oh, we got a foul against Tanner Egley. Be a free kick for Sigourney. Kick is being taken by number 11. Cole Clarahan. He's taken a few of these already, and so he's going to take this free kick for Sigourney. Kick goes up. Looking to control that ball. Ball falls to Tanner Egley. He gets it up to. Ball's into the middle of the field, but again, number 14. That's Clayton Visser has been there a lot so far. Ball is out of play, but it's out of play for a WACO throw. John McLaughlin looking to throw this ball in here. Big throw by John, gets it into Rafe Davison. Rafe with a little back heel flick there, trying to pass it on, but no one from Waco is able to get on the end of that one. Again, up to, that's Clayton Visser moving that ball quickly up the field. Sigourney trying to turn, trying to move that ball up, but it's cleared out of play by John. Not by John, by Joel Meyer for Sigourney throw. Sigourney bringing a few more subs in again into this game. So again, we have subs coming in for Sigourney. Looks like Waco's got a few subs also now on the line, waiting to come into this game. Probably ready to come in next dead ball stop. Big throw for Sigourney into the box, throwing it up. Big punch out by Colton Lichty. Falls to number 12. That's Jack Clarahan, but Jack's kick goes wide of the net and out of bounds off the back line for a goal kick. Colton Lichty to take this goal kick. Again, looking to see ball's coming up. Takes a bit of a funny hop, but falls to John McLaughlin looking to control it, but it falls to Cale Clarahan. Cale moving the ball up, gets picked up by Ella Housingame. Ball played over to the right side of the field for Sigourney. It's out of play though, off of Noah Freed for a Sigourney throw. Big throw by Sigourney, getting the ball into the box, looking to turn and get a shot on that one. John McLaughlin though gets a boot on that, moves that ball up, takes a bit of a bounce. Again, Cole Clarahan moving that ball back to number 6, Reed Molyneux, and he's going to move the ball up. It's going to fall to the feet there of Jack Clarahan, to a shot by Cole, but that shot goes off. It looks like it's out off of a deflection, out for a corner kick. So this, I think, is the first corner kick of the game for Sigourney. Waco getting back in the box, Sigourney lining up. Oh, they're bringing in the sub for this corner. Putting a big guy here on the back post in the box for the corner. Corner's being lined up by number 7. I think this is Dan McLaughlin. He's going to take this corner kick, put the ball up, falls right to Colton Lichty. So Colton comes out, picks that corner up really pretty easily, and now sets up to move that ball quickly back up the field. Ball's coming up the field, falls to Noah Freed. Noah's trying to control it. Cole Clarahan is there, ends up in the boot of Tanner Egley, puts it up to Tristan Luchins. Tristan looking to spring Kieran, but it's cleared out of play by Reed Molyneux for the Waco throw. Waco looking to bring the ball back into play quickly. It's thrown back in quite quickly by Noah Freed. Tristan Luchins on the turn, trying to make something happen. Goes out the back for a Waco corner kick. So Tristan Luchins lining up to take this corner kick. Again, looking to see if Waco can't get on the end of one. Tristan has got it lined up. Here comes the kick. The kick is up and into the box. Oh, and that one also goes right to the keeper. Good play by the keeper. Gonna roll it out really quickly to number 4, Jackson Vidito. Jackson moving the ball up the field. Rolls to Reese, Oswald Reese, turning with that ball, moving it up. Falls to... So they're gonna say there was no advantage on the earlier foul on Rafe Davison, so it's gonna be a free kick for Waco from the spot where the ref has called it here. So John McLaughlin getting on it here, looking to put this ball up into play. And here comes the kick, free kick from John McLaughlin. Ball up the field. Looking up to get it up to Ella Housingate. Again, bouncing around crazy. Tanner Egley looking to get on. Oh, good play by John McLaughlin, stepping up on that one. As Sigourney was trying to move that ball quickly up the field, having some real trouble. Can't tell if it's the wind or if it's just the way the ball is bouncing, but Ella Housingay blocking that, looked like with her face. Rafe Davison putting that up to Kieran Luchins. Kieran getting on it, but it goes just heavy for Kieran. And we've got subs for both teams looking to come in, so we're going to stop the game here and wait for subs to come in. So 4 subs in for Waco. Looks like Lillian Keller, Nick West, Tigran, and Niles Reichenbach coming back into the game. Kind of putting a little more attack in the midfield here. Trying to generate a little more offense. Ball's up. Kieran gets on the head on it. Goes to number. Oh, tough foul there. Number 12, Jack Clarahan on Kieran Luchins. The ball is gonna be a free kick there for Kieran off of this one. Looks like John McLaughlin again is coming up to take this free kick. Trying to move this one up. All right, coming up. Okay, Tigran is going to step up and take this free kick. See if Waco can, from a set play here, from a dead ball, make something happen. He gets the ball up, falls to Tristan. Tristan looking for some space, makes a flick on to Kieran, back to Tristan. Oh, but in the end it turns and goes back the other way. Good play by Sigourney there to move that ball back. It's been played up by Dan McLaughlin again, up to number 12, Jack Clarahan. Ball's played up, but it's played out of play by John McLaughlin. Oh, looking to have a quick throw in, but Sigourney had some more subs coming back into the game, so with subs coming into the game, we're going to slow down again. Number 7, I'm assuming this is Dan McLaughlin who's going to take this throw in for Sigourney. Ref says play on. So here we go with the throw for Sigourney. Sigourney throwing that ball in. Get that ball up the field. Goes out off a Sigourney kick for a Waco throw. John McLaughlin throwing that ball up. Oh, but again, Dan McLaughlin getting there quickly and turning that ball around. Now he's going to take the throw, throws that ball in, gets it to Cole Clarahan, moving that ball up to number 22, Drew Dobbins. Drew playing on this side of the field now. He had been playing on the right side of the field earlier. Now he's playing on the left side of the field for Sigourney. Moving him around a little bit, trying to generate some. Sigourney having some of the same issues that Waco's having, trying to generate some offense here. Most of their shots have come from well outside. So, Colton Lichty with the kick. That ball is up. Goes out of play off of the head of Jack Clarahan for a Waco throw. Nick West throws that ball in. Kieran picks up that ball, dances around number 6. Reed Molyneux puts the ball into the middle of the box. But, oh, and good defense there by Sigourney to get on that. Ball goes up, Reese Oswald gets a head on it, heads up, and Jack Clarahan gets a head going back the other way. Then Cole Clarahan gets a hit on it, and this ball has taken some huge bounces here. We're playing this game largely in the air at this point. There it is, back on the ground. Sigourney trying to generate something there. Oh, just oversteps that. Maybe just a little bit of dampness on the field. Lillian Keller with a good defensive play. Kieran Luchins trying to put that ball up. Molyneux, though, has a little trouble with it. Ends up on the foot of Niles Reichenbach, but then turned up by the defender on that far side for Sigourney. Ball's moved up the field, and that play is offside. Number 2, Chase Hafley, is offside on that one. So coming up for Colton Lichty's going to take this free kick for Waco. About 4.5 minutes left here in the first half. First half has moved along pretty quickly again when there's there's no goals in a half. The clock doesn't stop. We just keep moving along. So we have continued to move along. Colton Lichty to take this free kick. Get us back in the action here. Colton with the big kick. Oh, good though. Good play by number 22. That's the Drew Dobbins getting on that one. And the long kick from Sigourney, but easily handled by Colton Lichty. Colton steps up on that one, and now he will kick this ball up the field. Big long kick. Again, Waco having a little trouble judging that ball. Kieran Luchins comes up on, gets a first touch on it, but it goes a little heavy on him. Reese Oswald getting back on that ball, kicks that ball just up the line, getting it up to Nick West. Oh, but good defensive play by Molyneux, moving that ball back into the middle. Levi Bachman gets a foot on that ball, and again gets a foot on that ball. Good job by Levi to work that ball up the field. Ball's up into the middle, where number 1, DJ Hams, gets on it. He's going to end up kicking that ball out of play for a Waco throw, just to kind of to slow the attack down there. Throw up the line by Niles Reichenbach. Ball staying in play. Oh, finally it goes out of bounds. Hams is going to throw that ball up the line. So it's going to take a bounce to Lillian Keller. Lillian gets on it, gets a foot on it. But there is number 12, Jack Clarahan, in the middle of the field, working on that. Levi Bachman looking to Reese, though. Reese Oswald gets on it, knocks it forward, but it goes to number 11, Cole Clarahan, and Cole kicks that ball hard and out of play for a Waco throw. John McLaughlin looking to throw that ball, looks like up the line. But there is number 22, Drew Dobbins, to get a foot on that. They get that ball moved across the field, but unfortunate for number 8, Carter Wyatt, trying to control that ball. Number 14 kicks that ball hard out the side for a Waco throw. Tristan Luchins is picking that ball up. Gonna try and get a quick throw in to get this ball back into play. Little throw in there to Niles Reichenbach. Ball goes out off of Waco apparently, and so ball is going to be thrown in here by Sigourney. Big throw by Sigourney. A good throw in there to number 2, Chase Hafley. He's going to turn and move that ball up the field. Chase moves that ball up. Falls to Joel Meyer. Joel ends up kicking that ball out of play to slow the attack down, but quick throw in. Joel Meyer moving that ball up. Ball goes to number 7, Dan McLaughlin, but he kicks the ball too long, and that ball goes out of play off the back line for a Colton Lichty goal kick. Colton looking to get a good kickoff here, get that ball moving up the field. It's a good kick. Again, there's Clarahan, the senior. Again, taking some funny hops there. Niles Reichenbach getting on it. Kieran Luchins getting on it. Tristan Luchins getting on the end of it. Takes a little turn. Gets that ball up. And they are calling that play offside. That was a tough play, Waco. That was a great opportunity, and they got to be a little more careful on those offsides. Because they had an opportunity there. Good work. Levi Bachman getting ahead on that, getting it up to Lillian Keller. Lillian trying to put that ball forward, takes a funny hop off the side of her foot. And there's the end of the half. So we're halfway through this game. It's a 0-0 draw. Oh, we got the score up and we got the name right even. Wow. All right, so then and I'm trying to find the ads on here so we can go to that. Again, this doesn't always... Yeah, there's only like 30. That one's not it. I thought it was here, but...
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? That was the roughest part. Yeah.
Well, I don't know where our sponsor ads are, and so it's going to be a little bit before we may not be able to have our sponsor ads today. We're going to take a short break anyways. About 8 minutes left in halftime. We'll be back with a couple minutes left as we get ready for the second half.
Did we figure that out? I googled it, but it wasn't. Oh, you got it up there.
I don't know. I think maybe Michelle helped Paul or helped Chad do that.
Hey, do we know how? Got that on there? How? Had to drag what over?
They'll close that. The red one there.
Oh, back there.
You're still on broadcast, by the way. You're not muted.
Okay, now we're muted.
You just drag this over to here. And then
is we got 2.5 minutes left on the clock, but oh, our clock operator is coming back yet, so it's going to be a minute before we can start, since she thought she still had another couple of minutes left before she needed to be back. But we are ready to go here for the second half. Looks like the refs are definitely chilly and looking to keep this game moving along. Looks like WACO is going to get the ball to start the second half, and they are going to be going from right to left on your screens, going west into the sun and into the wind. Wind has been up and down a little bit, but not quite as strong as maybe it was parts of the first half, but looks like still a pretty significant breeze, at least 15 to 20 miles an hour here, so it's going to be WACO's going to have to play into that wind. Sigourney will have the wind at their back this half, which that'll change things up a little bit here. Clock is ready to go. We got 40 minutes on the clock. Ref is checking his watch, blowing the whistle, and here we go. Underway. Tristan Luchins makes a quick move through a couple of players, trying to find some space. Tries to play that ball through, but good defense there by number 7 for Sigourney. That's Dan McLaughlin. Again, we've got number 12. He is everywhere on the ball. Jack Clarahan. He's moving that ball up. Ball falls to Clarahan again. Clarahan putting that ball up onto the foot of out for a corner kick. So early corner here for Sigourney. They generate some a quick opportunity there and get the early corner. WACO getting set up in the box to cover this corner. Can't tell for sure what number this is. Oh, that corner just stays behind the line and goes out for a goal kick. That was number 7, Dan McLaughlin, taking that corner kick, but that corner stays out of play, and Colton Lichty here will be the one to turn and go with the kick it off here for a goal kick. Gonna be a little different kicking into that breeze. Ball is definitely not sailing as far for WACO. Kieran Luchins gets on the end of it though. He flicks that ball up, falls to Nick West trying to get it. Tristan Luchins is there, but then headed over towards the sideline by number 14, Clayton Visser. Goes out for a WACO throw. Nick West throwing that ball up the line. Tristan Luchins picking that ball up, trying to make some space for himself. He does. He flicks the ball past the defender. Defender is, and that is out. That's a free kick for WACO from that distance. So Tristan Luchins earning a free kick. Not quite sure who's going to take this one. Looks like maybe Tristan Luchins is going to take this one. Going to get Tigran in the box to try and get on it. A little tougher for a right-footed player from the right-hand side of the field, but he'll be looking to bend this one in and see if we can't get someone on the end of it. So, dead ball play here. Tristan Luchins with this free kick, trying to put it in the box. Big kick into the box, but there's the goalie. Oh, a little muffle on there for Matt Brainerd, but he gets that ball up. Oh, he throws it in. Goes to Niles Reichenbach. Niles trying to get on the end of it, but number 1, DJ Hams, gets a foot on it, but that ball goes out of play for a WACO throw. Niles Reichenbach throwing that ball into the defender, Joel Meyer. Ball kind of bouncing around a little bit. Number 12, Jack Clarahan. Oh, it goes up, but that play is offside. Number 8, Carter Wyatt, is offside, so it will be a free kick. Free kick for WACO. Colton Lichty coming up, lining up the free kick. Again, we'll see if WACO can turn and make something here. They've generated a little bit more offense already going into the wind here to start the second half. Kick goes up. Tristan Luchins just misses that ball. Falls to number 6, Reed Molyneux. He kicks that ball long and hard, and it is wide and out of play for a WACO throw. Joel Meyer going back to throw this ball in. WACO coming back to help him out, giving him some outlets to throw that ball in. Joel with a big throw up the line, but it goes out for... So, Jack Clarahan is going to try for the big throw in from the side there. Gets some spin on that ball, gets that ball going up, but it goes to Colton Lichty. Colton grabs that ball, going to step up in his box and try and get that ball up the field here. A little tougher again, moving that ball into the wind. It's going to hang up a little bit, but he gets the ball down a little bit, but falls again to number 1. That is DJ Hams, and Hams gets a hit on that ball. Ball is coming up the field. Looks like we got a foul there on number 8, Carter Wyatt, on Joel Myers. He was coming back on that ball. So it'll be a free kick for Waco from that spot. All right, Colton Lichty stepping back to put this ball back into play for the free kick. Colton gets a foot on the ball, gets it out wide, gets it to Joel Meyer. Joel trying to control the ball, but again, Joel, though, fights to win that ball there along the side, kicks that ball up to Niles Reichenbach, but then DJ Hams turns the ball quickly back up the field into the middle to Dan McLaughlin. Dan gets the ball up to but Reese Oswald is there for Waco on defense. Kicks that ball out and goes out of bounds for a Sigourney throw. Number 12, Jack Clarahan, is going to throw this ball in for Sigourney, throwing that ball into the box. But Waco is there, and Joel Meyer is on that ball, looking to control it. Niles Reichenbach flicks that ball up. Cole Clarahan, though, is there. Then Jack Clarahan puts that ball into the middle. Ball bounces all over the place and then is kicked by number 7, Dan McLaughlin, but that ball is long and high and out of play. Oh, we got a sub coming in again for Sigourney here. Looks like number 22, Drew Dobbins, coming in for number 8, Carter Wyatt. Drew's going to come in and play on the right-hand side on the attack here. So Colton Lichty with the goal kick here to get us back underway. About 6 minutes into the second half. The goal kick, though, is picked up by Dobbins. Dobbins is looking to control the ball. Called a handball against Dobbins, and so this was coming. Colton is going to come up and dead ball play here. Get that ball back into play. Colton stepping up. Big kick. Oh, but the ball stays on the ground. Takes a bit of a Waco hop, though. Tigran gets a foot on it, gets that ball up. Flicked back by number 14. Levi Bachman is there. Gets moved up to number 22, Drew Dobbins. Dobbins moving that ball up the field into the middle. Colton Lichty, though, comes out, gets a foot on that ball, and controls it, moving it forward. Kicked by number 10, Cale Clarahan, but it's just a little heavy. Dobbins can't run on the end of it, and it rolls to Colton Lichty for a goal kick. Colton stepping up, gets a boot on it. Gets a good kick there. It's going to take a bit of a Waco bounce. But there is... Oh, Niles Reichenbach getting on the end of it. Tristan Luchens getting in the middle there, trying to win that ball. Oh, but great clear by number 14, Clayton Visser. Clayton Visser getting a great clear on that ball. Colton Lichty moving that ball up. And again, we got another foul against Sigourney here, taking Levi Bachman's feet out. Looks like John McLaughlin stepping back to take this free kick. John's going to try and drive this ball up the field and get it onto a Waco foot, try and generate some offense here. So John stepping up, putting the ball back into play. John puts the ball back into play, but it takes a... Oh. Good defensive play by John there after that little bit of a miss hit, and the ball ends up on the foot of Niles Reichenbach. Niles putting the ball up in the middle, but there is Cole Clarahan, I believe. That's Cale Clarahan there, who was on that one. Niles getting the ball up, gets it up to Kieran to Tristan. Tristan, though, controlling that ball, getting the ball. Oh, but great defensive play by DJ Hams there on Tristan Luchens as he tried to get to the outside of the field, was not able to do that. Again, Niles Reichenbach putting that ball up. Oh, looking to get that ball in the middle. Cale Clarahan is on it. Cale is turning with that ball, putting it up into the middle, gets it on the boot of number 2, Chase Hafley. Ball, though, gets cleared up, and Nick West takes a bounce, and then it's Reed Molyneux putting that ball out of play for a Waco throw. Quick throw in by looks like John McLaughlin put that throw in, but Waco is unable to control it. Then Reese Oswald gets a foot on the end of it, but that ball goes out of play for a Sigourney throw. Got subs coming in for Sigourney here. They've got looks like 3 subs coming in. We've got a Sigourney throw. Sigourney throwing that ball into play, get the ball back getting play back underway. Ball is kicked by number 12, Jack Clarahan, but again, it's a heavy ball. Too heavy. It's tough to judge when you've been playing into the wind for the whole first half. All of a sudden you turn around and every kick you got goes an extra 10 yards farther. So Jack Clarahan, the senior number 12, seems to be everywhere all over the middle of the field, making life miserable for Waco. Colton Lichty, the goal kick to put this ball back into play. Colton kicks that ball out towards Joel Meyer. That ball takes a DJ Hams is there, but the ball goes off of Niles Reichenbach for a throw. Oh, Colton Lichty with a huge save there off the kick by number 4, Jackson Vidito. Gets on it and sucks that ball up. All right, Colton Lichty with the big kick. That ball is going to take a good Waco bounce to Kieran Luchins. Kieran looking to turn with that, but is unable to. Colton, though, steps up, clears that ball out of play for a Sigourney throw. Sigourney throws that ball quickly back into play. Levi Bachman, though, gets on the end of it. Jack Clarahan tries the shot, but that ball goes wide. Sigourney is started to get a little bit more of a push here in the second half, trying to generate a little bit more offense. Waco having to hold on a little bit here, trying to get control of the ball in the midfield so they can turn and move the other way. But Sigourney's back line has been pretty solid so far this game, making things pretty difficult for Waco. Ball is out off of Sigourney. Takes a bounce off a Sigourney player to go out of bounds. John McLaughlin to throw this ball in. John throws the ball in. Ball falls to Tristan Luchins. He can't control the throw, though. And again, ball up by Levi Bachman, though, with good body position on defense there to keep Jack Clarahan coming out of the game for a little while here. Throw in by Sigourney. Sigourney trying to. Lillian Keller gets on that. Ball moves up. Kieran Luchins trying to get on it. There are just a lot of bodies right there. Finally, Cale Clarahan with that kick, but that ball is going to sail long and wide and out of play. Ball coming in from the ball boy, so for the goal kick for Colton Lichty. Colton with the kick up the side, falls to DJ, but that's out of bounds off of DJ Hams. So this is going to be a Waco throw from here. Waco got an opportunity here to kind of move that ball up the field. They can get the ball up and over and find some space. Big throw up the line, falls to DJ, falls to Tristan Luchins. Tristan trying to move his way up the field, but a good defensive play there by number 14, that was Clayton Visser. Kieran Luchins, though, gets on the end of it, puts that ball up into the corner for Nick West. That ball is in play. Nick with the cross, but that ball is going to fall right to the goalie. And Matt Brainerd is there. Matt's going to put that ball up in the air, trying to get that ball to fall. Joel Meyer goes up to block out. Ball falls to Joel again. Joel looking to Tigran. Oh, the ball is bouncing around like crazy. Again, Colton Lichty stepping up, putting that ball back up the field to where Kieran Luchins is. Kieran Luchins picking the ball up, putting it up to Tristan. Tristan Luchins puts the ball forward for Kieran. Kieran Luchins is on the end of it. Oh, but he is muscled off by number 11. Number 11, Cole Clarahan, muscling him off the ball. Good attempt there, though. Subs are trying to come in. Subs cannot come in. It is not their opportunity because it's not a Sigourney throw-in. That ball is a WACO ball, so subs have to stay out of the game for now. So Niles Reichenbach to throw this ball in. He throws that ball up the line. Again, DJ, but he puts that ball out of play, and it's still a WACO throw. WACO throwing that ball into Kieran Luchins, but number 16, that's Ty Goldman getting on that one and moving that ball up the field for Sigourney. Good play by him. Number 3, Owen Morris looking to make a move down there. Finally goes out off of. It is a goal kick. Okay. Looked for a minute like they were pointing to a corner, but no, this is a goal kick. So that ball is out of play off of Sigourney for a WACO goal kick. Colton Lichty to kick this ball, put it back into play, goes up. Nick West trying to keep it into play, but that ball goes out of bounds for a Sigourney throw, and so now the subs are going to come into the game. So number 12, Jack Clarahan coming back into the game. We've got several players moving around here a little bit. Sigourney a little confused. Ball falling to Cale Clarahan, trying to get it back up to Jack Clarahan. Levi Bachman, the ball is bouncing around crazy in there. Levi gets on it, gets that ball up, gets the ball up to Kieran Luchins. Kieran looking, puts that ball up and through, trying to get it to Nick West. Goalie, though, is coming out to play it, and he's just going to kick that ball out of play for a WACO throw. So Nick West stepping up, throw that ball in for. Throws that ball in to Lillian Keller. Lillian looking for some space, but she gets closed down really quickly by number 10, Cale Clarahan. Joe Meyer stepping up, trying to control that ball, battling with Drew Dobbins. Dobbins went to throw that ball in quick, but again, that was a Sigourney throw, so it's time for subs to come in. So ball goes out of play for the ball will still be a Sigourney throw here. So number 8, Carter Wyatt gonna step up and throw this ball in. Carter throws that ball in up the line. Now Levi Bachman is there to head that ball out of the way. Again, Carter Wyatt to throw this ball in. Keep trying to get this ball up and long and into the box there, but that throw is too long, and Colton Lichty picks it up. Get the big kick up here, get that ball back into play. Ball's gonna take, good leg by number 16. That would be Ty Goldman. Getting a good leg on that ball to keep it from bouncing away up the field. Ball is bouncing around crazily again in the middle of the field. This has kind of been a theme today. Ball, it takes a deflection off a WACO player there on the kick by number 12, Jack Clarahan. That is going to be out for a Sigourney corner. Number 7, Dan McLaughlin to take this corner again for Sigourney. Looking to get this ball up and in the box. Ball is up and into the box. Whoa. Ball was out of play for a goal kick there already. So it is going to be a free kick or goal kick here for Colton Lichty. Tanner Egley coming into the game for Tigran. First sub of the second half here for WACO. About 21 and a half minutes left here in the second half. Colton Lichty with the big kick, moving that ball up. That ball goes out of play for a Sigourney throw. Sigourney throwing that ball in quick again, getting it up on the foot of Jack. That's Jack Clarahan, trying to anyways. number 4, Jackson Vitito, making a bit of a move, getting it to Clarahan, but there is Levi Bachman to step up on that ball to keep Clarahan from getting a foot on it. So Cole Clarahan there, Kieran trying to win that ball, but that ball gets taken away, and then and they fight back for it. Ball's gonna roll out of play here for another Waco goal kick. Ball's coming into Colton Lichty. Colton will take this goal kick for Waco. It's one of those games where that wind is wreaking havoc both ways. It's tough to play into. It's also tough to play with. That ball will sail on you. So Colton's going to put the ball up here. Waco to see if they can. Oh, and that ball is just going to. Oh, it's staying in play right for now. Yep. Oh, and then it just goes out of bounds for. And there are subs coming in, so the opportunity for a quick throw goes out of. Number 7, Dan McLaughlin going out. Number 5, Gavin Kali coming in. So throw in here by Carter Wyatt. Oh. All right. The second substitution there. Ty Goldman going out and Dan McLaughlin actually staying in the game. So different player being actually subbed out. Another long throw in. Again, big kick by Cale Clarahan, but that ball goes long and wide. And so it's going to be a goal kick for Colton Lichty here. Teams continue to work to try to generate some offense here. Sigourney has had some offensive chances, but by and large their shots have been from well outside, been sort of the long and wide. Oh, but they're Jack Clarahan looking to make some space, but steps up. Reese Oswald steps up on that. Reese steps up again. Reese moving that ball up the field, putting that ball up, trying to make some space for, and Kieran Luchin's running onto that ball. Oh, but again, a good play by DJ. That's DJ Hams there with a great play. Ball's back into the Waco end, but John McLaughlin with a good turn. Ball falls to Cale Clarahan, though. Cale is looking to make something happen. Lillian Keller stepping up on him. He makes the little play over, little play back to him. Long shot from outside, but that one will be picked up by Colton Lichty, and Colton will look to move this ball up the field. That ball's coming up the field quickly, but again, DJ Hams is there. DJ looking to another nice play up, but that ball is going to be too heavy and roll right to Colton Lichty in the box. Colton will look to, again, try and get something to happen here for Waco. Gets that ball up, takes a bounce, falls to Cale Clarahan. Tanner Egley is there. Ball falls to Kieran Luchins. Kieran running into number 14, Clayton Visser, who is right there. Joel getting back, and that is a foul on number 8 on that one on Joel. Oh, and he went hard over Colton Lichty and hit the ground hard there. Number 8, Carter Wyatt. Tough going over the top of him there. Carter limping on that knee. I'm going to stop the clock here. It's still running, Renee. Renee, it's still going.
Good job, Renee.
So the clock is stopped for the injury here. Bit of a tough one for Carter Wyatt. He had been called for the foul and then ends up going over top of Colton Lichty and landing hard on his knee. Trainer is out. Always grateful for the trainers from, I believe their trainer today is from Jet Therapy. Coming, giving us some is limping off the field here. Looks like he's going to come out of the game for a little while, but I would expect we'll see him back if he gets out and gets a chance to stretch that out a little bit and get back into the game. He's replaced again by, number 22, Drew Dobbins. Drew stepping up again to play that right attacking spot for Sigourney. Colton Lichty with the kick. Ball's up. Colton Lichty puts that ball up with just a little kick, but it falls to number 14. Oh, it takes a bounce off a WACO leg. Jack Clarahan looking to put that ball into the middle, but that ball rolls too far, and Colton Lichty comes out and gets on that one. Another good play by him. Long kick up here. That ball takes a WACO bounce. Yeah, there is a foul there on number 1 for throwing his body in the way of Kieran Luchins. It's number 1, DJ Hams, getting the foul there for just throwing his body in the way. Ball's coming all the way up for a free kick for WACO. Looks like Levi Bachman is going to take this one for WACO. Ref is coming over to talk to Sminder. Now he's going to call the ball back into play. Ball coming back into play. Levi Bachman with the kick over to Nick West. Oh, but it bounces past him and there's a hard foul. And looks like that one is going to be a card. Number 6, Reed Molyneux getting the card on that one. So that means he will have to leave the game for 5 minutes. In high school soccer, if you pick up a yellow card, you do have to sit out of the game for 5 minutes before you can return. So Reed stepping into the game. Ref is marking this down on his pad. And WACO looks like Reese Oswald's going to take this free kick, try to drive it down in there somewhere and see if, oh. Oh. So, just getting the clock reset here to 15:28. Should have, the ref did not signal for a stoppage, but that should have been. Should have made that signal. So, Reese Oswald put this ball up for WACO. Long kick from Reese. That one goes right to the keeper, and he is going to try and kick that ball quickly back up to play Joel Meyer, though. Gets on the end of it. Falls to Cale Clarahan. He gets it up to Jack Clarahan. Jack heads it ahead. Ball is on the foot again of Cale Clarahan, but there is Levi Bachman trying to turn on that one. Oh! Ball goes everywhere but in the net, and it's out the back for a goal kick. It's a great opportunity for Sigourney there. They tried to make something happen. WACO got a little turned around there on defense, but in the end they were able to get on it and keep that ball to the outside. So Reese Oswald coming back to take this goal kick. Reese gets it up. Tanner Egley gets on it to keep moving that ball forward. Ball comes back though. Reese gets on it again, looking to move that ball up. Reese battles his way around the corner and then gets put out of play by Sigourney's number 5. Gavin Colley is a freshman playing really quite well out here. Oh, off of number 7, Dan McLaughlin for another WACO throw. Tristan Luchins looking to throw this ball in, trying to get this ball up, puts the ball up the line, and again, Dan McLaughlin putting that ball out of him and off of him and out of play. It's like Niles Reichenbach going to throw that ball up the line, gets that ball up the line. DJ Hums is there. All right. So DJ Hams is going to throw that ball in, throws it up the line, goes to Niles Reichenbach. Tristan Luchens, oh! That was a hard foul. And his second or third hard foul here. So ref is going to have a talk with him here. Just sort of throwing his body in the way of players. This one's setting up better for Tristan. Tristan's going to take the free kick here. Right-footed player from the left-hand side. Going to try and curl this one in. Got a couple of people going to try and run into the box there. So Tristan's going to put that ball into the box, but falls to. Ball is bouncing kind of crazy. Oh, takes an unfortunate bounce off of at the head of Joel Meyer, but he is able to get back, and Vidito is there, but Vidito cannot turn the corner. And Tanner Egley comes back, puts that ball out of play. So Waco has a chance to come back and cover up on defense. Vidito throws that ball in, but Levi Bachman is there. He heads it forward. Kieran Luchens trying to move forward, but is unable to turn. Ball takes a funny hop over the leg of and it is out for a goal kick. Took a funny hop over the leg of John McLaughlin there. Waco's field is greening up nicely, but it is still a little hard, and the ball does take some funny bounces on this field. Colton Lichty, though, takes the goal kick, puts that ball up, but that ball is going to roll out of bounds for a Sigourney throw. Quick throw in by Sigourney there. Back up to Jack. Jack Clarahan, he's going to throw that ball in, gets it onto the foot of Cale Clarahan, but falls to Levi Bachman. Levi turns that ball, gets it up to Niles Reichenbach. Niles, though, runs into Cale Clarahan. Cale puts it back in the middle, though. There it goes. Lillian Keller moving that ball back. Jack Clarahan trying to find some space, but he runs into some defenders there. Tristan Luchens coming back on Kyle Clarahan. He steals that ball, but then it gets stolen right back from him by Dan McLaughlin. It's quite a battle in the midfield there right now, trying to figure out who's gonna control that ball. Goes out of play for a Waco throw, and we've got John McLaughlin going to throw that ball in. Throws that ball in, but it goes right to Cale Clarahan. But Lillian Keller is there where he tries to make that pass. She puts the ball up in the middle. And another foul. Oh, stop the clock. And he is talking to, and he's going to hand out looks like another yellow card. Another yellow card to Sigourney in this game. Number 7, Dan McLaughlin picks up the yellow card. He's coming out of play. Number 16, Ty Goldman coming into play. So a little bit of frustration, it looks like, on the part of some of the Sigourney players here as this game wears on. They've had a fair number of offensive opportunities and haven't been able to really generate any great shots on goal. A couple that Colton had to make some pretty decent saves on, but we have about 10 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the second half. And Reese Oswald is going to put our ball back into play. He puts the ball back into play. But again, Cale Clarahan is there. Ball, though, takes a crazy bounce. And that's, again, Sigourney is getting called for using their shoulders. And Jack Clarahan looking a little bit frustrated with this, but ball goes for another Waco free kick, and Reese Oswald is going to step up and take this one here. Looking to put that ball up and into the box. Takes a bounce, but quickly turned the other way, but Levi Bachman is there. Levi putting it back up. Niles trying to get there. Ball is over the top. Vidito is there. He puts it over the head of Joel Meyer. That's a handball, though, against number 5. Gavin Colley allowed him to control that ball. So Waco is getting the free kick. Looks like Colton Lichty's going to come up and take this one. Colton comes up, takes that free kick, gets it going up the side. Falls to number 14. Doing another nice job. Levi Bachman, though, gets there, turns on it, takes a bounce. Hams, though, tries to control that ball, ends up putting it out of play. Niles Reichenbach, again, Hams is there. DJ Hams making another nice play on defense. Ball, though, takes a bounce, and here goes Jack Clarahan trying to run onto it. John McLaughlin is there, but there is Reese Oswald for the defensive play. Oh, Kyle Clarahan steps in, but makes the nice tackle, but that ball goes out of play. So, number 6, Molyneux coming back into this game. He's on the yellow card. After his 5 minutes out of play, he comes back into the game. We have two Sigourney players right now playing on a yellow card. So they're going to have to be a little bit careful here in the last few minutes of this game. Ball's up again to Jack Clarahan. There's John McLaughlin putting that ball up. It gets hung up in the wind, takes a funny hop. Tristan Luchins gets a head on it. That ball takes a falls to Kyle Clarahan. Oh, they're offside. That was not Kyle Clarahan. That was got to get that right. Cale Clarahan. Cale Clarahan there putting that ball up, but offensive players for Sigourney had gone too early and they were offside. So Colton Lichty stepping up to take this free kick, trying to drive this ball up deep into Sigourney territory, but there is Cale Clarahan again, getting up with it. Lillian Keller trying to get on him, but Cale ends up putting that ball out of play for a WACO throw. Quick throw, but goes to Cale Clarahan again. Cale just on top of things there on that side of the field. Kieran Luchins gets that ball, puts it through. Nick West trying to run onto it, but there's not enough room, and there is Cale Clarahan again. Cale moving it back to number 14, Clayton Visser, but Clayton a little heavy with that touch, trying to put it back to Cale, and that ball ends up going out of play out the side for a WACO throw. WACO throws that ball in. There's Cale Clarahan again. Cale doing a great job on that side of the field. Ball is bouncing crazily. Ends up on the foot of John McLaughlin. Whoa, a couple of quick volleys back and forth. Jack. Oh, there, and ends up taking a bounce, looking for Jack Clarahan. And oh, couple of bounces around, but Colton Lichty is there. Ball off the foot of number 2, Chase Hafley, falls to Colton Lichty, and Colton quickly moves that ball up, but again, there is number 16. Number 16, that would be Ty Goldman, moving that ball quickly back up the field onto the foot of Joel Meyer. Again, number 16, Goldman on that ball. Ball is bouncing around, boots are kind of high in there. Ends up on the foot of Gavin Calley, but then goes back, and there's DJ Hams moving that ball up forward. And there it takes a crazy bounce around, but again, and there is Cale Clarahan. Cale looking to move that ball in to take a good shot. Gets a shot on goal, but it's from well outside and not terribly hard, and Colton Lichty scoops that one up for another WACO goal kick, or for another kick here. He's boots that ball. There's Cale Clarahan again. Goes to Tanner, falls to Tanner Egley, comes down. There's Tristan Luchins. Tristan trying to get a turn on the ball. Tristan is bodied off the ball again. Great body position there by number 11. Ball is out of play for a WACO throw. Number 11, Cole Clarahan on defense, just does a really excellent job for Sigourney. Anytime there's a real threat for WACO, he is right there. Kieran is putting some pressure on Cale Clarahan. Ball goes out for, Sigourney throws the ball in quick. Play stays underway, even though there were some subs looking to come in. Tristan Luchins looking to find some space over there. Gets moved off the ball. Long play up. The ball is out, way out. And way out is Colton Lichty. He chips that ball up, and that ball is going to roll out of play for a throw. There are subs to come in, so the quick throw does not go forward. Number 7, Dan McLaughlin coming back into this game. The other player for Sigourney here today on a yellow card. So we've got both players are back in the game. Big throw. Jack Clarahan looking to make something happen. Takes a bounce out, and it's out for a WACO throw. WACO looking to find anyone who can come back and be open for him here. Joel puts the ball up to Kieran, but tough bounce off of Kieran's leg, and Hams puts the ball in to Vidito. Vidito across to number 7. And there's Jack Clarahan again. That ball rolls to Colton Lichty, and Colton sucks that ball up. I was going to try and keep track of shots and shots on goal today, but I have not managed to do that. So, but Colton has had another excellent game. Tristan Luchin stepping around again. There's Nick West. Nick West on the ball. Slide tackle there by, This is going to be a free kick for WACO. Throwing a body there on Clayton Visser, using his body on Nick West there. WACO looking to get in the box and see if they can't make something happen in this one. Reese Oswald back paying attention to number 12, Jack Clarahan, who is up here. Oh, he's moving the ball up quick. He's going to try and kick that ball and get that ball moving up quick. Jack Clarahan is there, but Levi Bachman comes back. John McLaughlin is there. Reese Oswald gets on it. Back comes Niles Reichenbach. Ball kind of is bouncing around a little bit. Falls to the foot of number 14. Clayton Visser puts that ball out of play for a WACO throw. So Joel Meyer down in the corner here is going to get this throw in for WACO. Throwing that ball up the line, trying to find Niles Reichenbach. Takes a bit of a bounce. Tristan Luchins finds some space. He had found some space, but then the ball comes off his foot. Ball takes a bit of a crazy hop there. Ends up on the boot of Joel Meyer, putting that ball out of play. So Vidito is going to take the throw in here. Big throw from him. Tanner Egley getting on it and falls to Cale Clarahan. Cale with a kick. The ball goes up high, but up goes Colton Lichty. It's the benefit of having a guy who's 6'3" back there and with a pretty decent vertical. He can jump up, stretch those arms up, and grab that ball. Ball takes a WACO hop. Again, Cole Clarahan is there. He kicks that ball. Ball stays in play. Kieran Luchins finds it, gets on it. He's turning, trying to go up the line there, trying to run up the line. Kieran fights, battles, wins that ball up the side, puts it back to Tristan Luchins. Tristan is, oh my goodness, they get called for the foul. Tristan Luchins gets fouled in the box. Time is stopped, and we are going to have a penalty kick. All right, so it looks like maybe Kieran Luchins is going to step up to take this penalty kick. There is only 1 minute left on the clock at this point. There's only 1 minute left on the clock, and so here we go. Kieran Luchins is going to step up and take this penalty kick, see if he can knock this one home to give WACO the lead. Kieran steps up, takes the shot. It's saved by the keeper. What a great save by Matt Brainerd. Ball is played up hard and fast. Falls to Jack. He gets an arm on it. The ball is going to roll all the way off him and all the way out of play for a goal kick for WACO. All right. So here we go. Goal kick by Colton Lichty. Continuing to try to make something happen. Colton steps up, moves that ball up the field quick, falls to Nick West. Nick just misses it. Quick throw in for Sigourney here. Sigourney moving that ball quickly up the side. Jack Clarahan with the shot, but Colton Lichty picks it up. 21 seconds left. Colton is going to try and boot this ball hard up the field here. Gets a good kick on it, but Cale Clarahan is there to move it right away, back the other way. Jack Clarahan is there. Jack looking to get a good kick here on net. But Joel Meyer playing some good defense. And there is Tanner Egley. That ball is out of play, and that is the end of the half. So, Kieran Lichty with his, Kieran Lichty, jeez. Kieran Luchins with his shirt pulled over his head. Tough, good save by Brainerd there on the penalty kick. It looks pretty easy when the professionals do it. It's a little tougher when you're stepping up in a game situation to try to make it happen. So, let's see.
Nathan, do you know how much time in between?
5. Go all the way down and see